Mary Miller. If you attend praise service, you see me up here leading the band each week. I've been doing this for about a year now, and I love the opportunity to connect to others and serve in worship. Church faith and worship and music were always a part of me. I grew up in an ELCA congregation in Northwest Ohio, where I was loved and supported. But around the age of 17, I stopped going to church. I began attending Epiphany in January of 2022 when John Benjamin invited me to sing in the choir. The choir welcomed me with open arms and quickly made me feel like I had a place there. This was my first time going to church on a regular basis since high school. I was connecting with the music, the sermons, and the Lutheran traditions that I grew up with, and I felt excited to have a faith community again. Epiphany felt like the church I grew up in, and I didn't think that I would ever feel comfortable, welcomed, or loved at any other place. Upon graduating from UD, I got my first music teaching job back home in Northwest Ohio. Lots of life happened in those 2 years, and in that time, God was calling for me again through music. I had started playing a dinner church service, leading and planning praise music for worship, and in the spring of 2024, I was looking to move back to the Dayton area. I started searching for teaching jobs, then searching for non-teaching jobs, and to my surprise, I saw the director of praise music was open at Epiphany. It felt like a Kairos moment. The road to get here was not as easy and smooth as it sounds. I was apprehensive about accepting this call before I had a teaching job. I was worried that I was not going to have the time and energy to dedicate to both a full-time teaching job and a part-time church music role. Most of all, I think I was scared I wasn't good enough. I prayed a lot, talked to my family a lot, and this didn't make my fears go away, but I felt equipped. God didn't need me. God wanted me, just as I am, to serve. This church has given me a home away from home. Living far away from family forces you to make connections where you are. I think if I attended another church or wasn't called for this role, I wouldn't have a faith community as strong as I do now. The connections I have made at Epiphany have helped me to use my gifts and discern my call to music ministry as well as other forms of ministry. Now I get to help others connect and use their gifts. We live in an age where connection is lacking. People of all ages yearn for connection, and we have people in this community with those gifts. Our theme verse for our generosity campaign states, "Serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received." Let us help those around us discover their gifts. We don't always recognize how bright our light is shining until someone else tells us. God calls us to connect across generations, experiences, and communities. I am so grateful that God has called me to connecting with all of you. And without this church, we wouldn't have that opportunity. That's why I'm participating in this fall's generosity campaign, to make it possible for people to connect to each other and to God, to serve and use their unique God-given gifts. I urge you to join me and support our fall appeal as generously as you can. Thank you.